Finally, one more thought. Friendly fire would hurt just as bad as enemy fire. So wrote Tom Clancy in his novel Locked On. And history has plenty of examples, like Robert E. Lee losing his best general, Stonewall Jackson, shot by his own troops when returning to his lines after a nighttime reconnaissance mission during the Battle of Chancellorsville. Or J.P. Morgan's Jamie Dimon waking up one morning to discover that a trader in his London operation, one whose job was to limit the bank's risk, had lost $6.1 billion in derivatives trading, leading to all sorts of fines and an embarrassing appearance before Congress.
When something like that happens, every attorney general, the SEC, every regulator, every government official, and every press person comes after you, like barking hyenas.
And who can forget when someone at Citi mistakenly sent $900 million to Revlon creditors and spent years suing to get it back? This week, we had two more examples of just how painful friendly fire can be. The Canadian Parliament invited President Zelensky of Ukraine to Ottawa to speak in its august chamber. And the Speaker of the House of Commons took the occasion to honor a constituent, a 98-year-old from Ukraine who had become a Canadian citizen, someone the Speaker termed a hero of both Ukraine and Canada. Unfortunately, he turned out to have been a hero for the wrong side, having served in a Nazi SS unit in World War II. The leader of the opposition blamed Prime Minister Justin Trudeau.
Prime Minister is responsible. He is in Ottawa today. He can get on his feet and answer for his massive diplomatic embarrassment and shame.
And the Prime Minister duly apologized.
The Speaker has acknowledged his mistake and has apologized. But this is something that is deeply embarrassing to the Parliament of Canada and, by extension, to all Canadians.
Turning what should have been an important and uplifting moment for a Prime Minister who, after all, has other problems to address into something far from what he wanted it to be. And then there's the case of the United States Senator keeping his savings at home. Majority Leader Chuck Schumer already had his hands full, what with trying to keep the government funded and trying to hold on to his very slim Democratic majority. But this week, the Majority Leader learned that one of the senior members of his team, Senator Robert Menendez of New Jersey, the chair of the Foreign Relations Committee, had been caught with $486,000 in cash, along with some gold bars, in his house, with the cash stuffed into various items of his clothing. Senator Menendez was promptly indicted for bribery, leading his own Democratic colleagues to call for him to step down.
I hate to say that he should resign, that anybody should resign just because of an accusation, but he should. I mean, the evidence is so damning, and his position is so, he should resign.
Though Senator Menendez doesn't seem inclined to take their advice.
My record is clear and consistent in holding Egypt accountable for its unjust detention of American citizens and others, its human rights abuses, its deepening relationship with Russia, and efforts that have eroded the independence of the nation's judiciary, among a myriad of concerns.
But as we've learned,
you know this was never about the gold.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, sweetheart.